Hello, this video is going to be about getting sponsorships. So again, the whole point of We Work for Food is to do volunteering events in your local community in order to raise money to buy Plumpy Nut, which is a therapeutic food. It's a specific type of peanut butter actually, but it's made very specially, it's actually technically a medicine that helps children recover from malnutrition. So, the way that happens is I sign up for volunteering efforts, and it counts towards the number of hours that I have logged on the website. In the future, we're hoping that the donations can be per hour logged. So we're trying to make it so that, for example, if I do 10 hours of community service, and at the before I did any of that, I talked to like I sent an email to my aunt, and I'm like, hey, I'm part of We Work for Food. Can you sponsor me? Can you make a donation for maybe whatever, whatever amount of money? And then she would be like, yeah, okay. And then the website she'd enter, yeah, I'd like to sponsor him for $2 per, hour volunteered. Then at the end, and that'd be over a certain amount of time. So maybe for 2 months. And then at the end of the 2 months, my aunt would get an email from the website saying, hey, Luke did maybe 12 hours of community service. That $2 per hour, your suggested donation is $24. Obviously, that wouldn't be, binding. They could donate that much or less or more or whatever they want. But then they would be directed to the website to make that donation. As of right now, with the current website, as you probably saw from my first video, the donations are strictly based on individual events. So I could do an event for, 1 hour or 9 hours. They're the same according to the website and according to the donor. So that's something that we're trying to change, but as of right now, you get sponsored. In other words, you are asking for a donation from friends and family, and we're trying to work on businesses, but as of right now, that's not worked into the existing website. So you're asking for donations from friends and family for the volunteer work that you're doing, and by volunteer work I mean individual events instead of total accrued hours. So first step is log on. Then I'm going to click Get Sponsors. This is the auto-generated email. We are thinking of changing that, but we do like the fact that you can change it around if you want. Because some people maybe want to talk specifically about the event that they're doing at length. They might want to explain We Work for Food a little bit more, whatever. Anyway. Did we not spell deductible right? What is wrong with my computer? Huh, that's weird. Anyway. Sorry, I'm sick. I'm sick I made all these in one afternoon, so yeah. Anyway, enter email address. So these two boxes are the only pieces of information that you need to send a donor. I mean, obviously they receive this email as well, but for the website to know who the donor is donating to and what event they are donating for, you need to fill in these boxes. And obviously it won't send unless you fill in both of these. So I would send this to my friends and family who I know love to donate for me. But right now, I'm just going to send it to myself. So that's my email. Select work effort. I can select work efforts that are in the past, so all of these guys, or ones in the future, like this guy. And then I click send, and it sends it away. I can return to my profile. And then I should receive an email. Oh, would you look at that? Here we go, and I get this nice email, and I can click this link, brings me to the event page for holiday cookies. What is wrong with my computer? Well, now I'm a little worried. Okay. Well, that's really weird. If any of you guys watching the video know what's going on, let me know. But, yeah. That's weird. So, that brings me, this guy brings me to the event for holiday cookies. As you can see, I am in attendance as well as 2 other people. I believe Alex Knight probably made the event too. It's for the University of Michigan chapter and it gives the date and time. Now, because if I were the donor, I wouldn't be able to see this cancel attendance, that stuff. That's because it automatically logged me in as a member. So a donor wouldn't see this cancel attendance. The donor isn't going to this event. They're just sponsoring the member for this event. It just looks this way because I, right now, am both the member and the donor, which I realize is kind of confusing. So then I can, please take just a couple of minutes to sponsor my event through the profile page. Right, so if I were a donor, I would go here, and it doesn't work because I am me. So say that it brought me to another member. So chapter. So say that I'm going to go to this person, right? I'm going to go to this person's profile page. This is what the donor would see. So then they would click sponsor this participant. And then it has that stuff filled in. I select the work effort. The work effort may be automatically filled in when you click one of these links, and you're, obviously not both the member and the donor, but you may have to fill in the work effort again, but it should be right in the email, right there. So then I click that amount, I already went through this, yada yada, I click PayPal, and then I make the donation. So, hopefully that all makes sense. Like I said, you can get so I just click any event. When I'm the member, I click get sponsors, any emails I want, whatever event I've done, I just have to have signed up for it. And this is for stuff either that I am going to do or that I have done. Ideally, it would be stuff that I, am going to do, assuming that someone isn't going to cancel, So I guess if you're unsure that you're going to do the event, you should probably wait until you've already done it and then try and get sponsors. But if you're fairly, if you're pretty much certainly going to go to this event, it's kind of a good idea, I think, to get sponsors beforehand, because then it's almost like the sponsors are incentivizing you to go and do this event. And that's kind of how the email is phrased as well. So, again, if you guys have any questions at all, feel free to let me know. Sorry that this video is a little bit longer.